Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 1 in this series. Just a quick introduction. In this series we're going to be looking at the MOOER GE100. It has 80 factory presets and 80 user presets that you can edit. 40 drum rhythms, a looper, scales and chord dictionary. We're going to go through the manual bit by bit, splitting it up into individual videos. Each one will be less than 2 minutes per tutorial. Please come back to this video to add any comments or ask any questions. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 2 in this series. How to turn the unit on and off. If you're using the AC adapter, the unit will come on automatically as soon as you turn the plug on and switch it on. If you're using 4 AA batteries like we are in this case, once you plug the guitar cable into the input jack, the unit will switch on like so. You see it's powering up. To turn the unit off, you can remove the guitar cable if you're using batteries, or you can switch the AC adapter off to turn the unit off. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 3 in this series. How to change patches. Make sure you have to set the mode along the top to play, which is PL. The screen will display the information for the current patch, shown here. You press the down foot switch, which is the left one, to move down to the previous patch, like so, and press the up foot switch to move to the next patch, like so. If you press and hold a foot switch, it will change through patches quickly. See, it will cycle through a lot quicker. And you can also do that for the up foot switch. Or you can also turn the value knob to change patches. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 4 in this series. The information shown on the patch mode screen. You have the patch number located here, the patch name, in this case it's blues, the pedal assign, which is for the pedal, the beats per minute, so the tempo is currently 120 for this patch, the looper status, which is currently off, and also along the top you have the effects modules. The ones that are lit up are the ones that are in use for this current patch. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 5 in this series. How to adjust the global level. Set the mode selector to SY, which is at the end, and you turn the value knob to volume, like so. Press the value knob to enter the control settings, and then you can turn the value knob to set the global level. It can be set from anywhere between 20 all the way down to nothing. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 6 in this series. How to activate the tuner. In any mode, press both foot switches at the same time to activate the tuner, like so. And to exit, press both foot switches again together. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 7 in this series. How to change the tuner output method. Activate the tuner by pressing both foot switches together. As you can see, it's highlighted down here, the standard pitch. If you press the value button, it will change to bypass, and you can turn the value knob to mute or bypass. If it's on mute, there'll be no sound output at all. If it's on bypass, there will be sound output, but the effects will be bypassed. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 8 in this series. How to adjust the standard pitch of the tuner. Press both foot switches to activate the tuner, and then you use the value knob to change the standard pitch. It can be set anywhere between 435 Hz all the way up to 445 Hz. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 9 in this series. How many effect modules can be used in one patch? You can use up to 8 modules, can be activated at any one time in one patch, but you can only have one effect per module. You change to the different effect modules using the mode button. You have FX, which is various effects. You've got boosts, flanges, tremolos. DS is distortions. Amp for your amplifiers. NS for your noise gates. EQ for your equalizer. Mod for your modulations. DLY for your delays. Reverbs for your reverbs. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 10 in this series. How to change the effect type. Set the mode selector to the module you want to change. So we'll go ahead and change the amp. And then you use the value knob to change the effect, or in this case the amp that you're using. Like so. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 11 in this series. How to adjust parameters. Choose the effect module you want to adjust the parameters of. I'll choose this one. You can see it's currently highlighted on the effect. If you press the value button, it'll go to the parameters themselves. So from there you can now turn the value knob to adjust the volume. If you press the value knob, it will go to the next parameter. You can adjust it by turning the knob. Press it again to go to the next parameter. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 12 in this series. How to bypass an effect. When you're editing an effect, so say you want to edit the distortion effect, you press the up foot switch, this one here, to toggle between the effect being on or off. It's currently on, as you can see on the display. Press the foot switch, and now it'll be off. Press the foot switch again, and it'll go back on again. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 13 in this series. How to rename and save a patch. In any mode, on one of the user presets, press the save button. From here you can use the value knob to change the character, like so. And you press the value knob to move along the row. Like so. And when you're finished renaming, press the save button again, and you will have renamed the patch. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 14 in this series. Controls overview. In the top left, you have the mode button, which you use to change between the various functions. The top right, you have the value knob, which you use to change values, and you can press it for an enter button. Down the bottom, you have the foot switches for up and down to change patches, and also used to as the looper functions. You have the expression pedal. You have the save button for saving any of your patches. Pedal button adjust the pedal settings. Rhythm to open the rhythm section, which you always use to turn the rhythm section on and off. The lesson button enters the scale and chord dictionary. Tap button is for setting the tap tempo. And the looper opens the looper function. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 15 in this series. Expression pedal LED function. If the expression pedal LED is not lit up, the pedal will act as a volume pedal. The expression pedal would be a volume pedal. But if you see just above the value knob, there is another LED. If the expression pedal LED is lit up, it will affect the effect parameter in the pedal settings. For this current patch, it will affect the wah. So the expression pedal will act as a wah pedal. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 16 in this series. How to change the expression pedal effect control. As you can see on the screen, for this current patch, the effect pedal, if the LED is switched on, will affect the gain control. To change that, you press the pedal button located here, and now you can select a different one using the value knob. You have the wah, which controls the central frequency, the octave up, which is pitch, octave down, which is pitch, gain, which is the gain, mod for depth, and reverb for decay. And you can use the value knob to change whichever one you want to set. And press the value knob to change it for that current patch. And then press the pedal button again to exit. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 17 in this series. How to switch the expression pedal between volume and effect. Push the pedal all the way down to switch between volume and effect. If the LED above the value knob is off, the expression pedal will be used for the volume. But if you press down, the LED will come on and it will affect the effect you have set for that patch. On this one, it's the modulation. And then you press it down again to come off and use it as a volume pedal again. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 18 in this series. Tap tempo functions. The tap tempo button has two functions. It can set the time off any delay effects. The LED will blink orange for that. And you tap it more than once to change the effect, the tempo. As you can see, the tempo is now changed. But you can also change the speed of the rhythm patterns if you access the rhythm button, pressing it here. The tap tempo will light up blue, and then you can change the tempo of the rhythm on its own. As you can see, the beats per minute has now changed. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 19 in this series. How to access the rhythm patterns. Turn the mode knob on the top all the way to RS. This is the rhythm section. To start the rhythm section, press the rhythm button. As you can see, that's now started. And to change the rhythm pattern, you change the value knob. Like so. There are 40 different drum patterns, but there also is a metronome. So if you press the value knob and go to the top, you can change between drum and metronome. Press the value knob again to go down to the bottom to change the metronome pattern. And to stop the rhythm playing, press the rhythm button again. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 20 in this series. How to change rhythm pattern volume. When you're on the rhythm pattern screen, press the value knob until you highlighted volume, like so. And then you can turn the value knob to adjust the volume of the rhythm patterns. It can be set from 0 to 20. Just like so. And to stop the rhythm, press the rhythm button again. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 21 in this series. How to change the rhythm tempo. When you're on the rhythm screen, press the value knob till you've highlighted the tempo, like so. And then from there, you can turn the value knob to adjust the tempo. Just like so. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 22 in this series. How to access the looper. To access the looper, you press the loop button down here. This opens up the looper. You can record up to 180 seconds and press loop again to return to the previous screen. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 23 in this series. How to record a loop. Activate the looper by pressing the loop button, and from there you press the down foot switch on the left to start recording a loop. As you can see, it's now recording. You record up to 180 seconds, and then you press the patch down foot switch again to stop recording and start playback. And now it's in play mode, and we'll continue to cycle through the loop that you've recorded over and over again. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 24 in this series. How to overdub over the looper. Once a loop has been recorded, like it has in this case, during playback, press down the down foot switch again to start overdubbing. Like you see, overdub has now come up on the screen. And you press the down foot switch again to stop overdubbing. This process can be repeated for multiple layers. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 25 in this series. How to start a recorded loop. Once a loop has been recorded, during playback, press the up foot switch to stop playback, like so. To start the loop again, press the down foot switch to start playback again. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 26 in this series. How to delete a loop. Once a loop has been recorded but no longer needed, make sure the loop has stopped by pressing the right foot switch, and then press and hold the right up foot switch for 2 seconds to delete the loop. The loop has now been deleted and you can restart and record another loop. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 27 in this series. How to access the chord lessons. Press the lesson button located here, and then use the value knob to change between chord and scale lessons. From there you can press the value knob to cycle through the various menus. You can change the root note, whether you're looking at major, minor or any other variation of chord. Press it again and you can change the fingering for the chord. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 28 in this series. How to access the scale lessons. Press the lesson button located here, and from there you can use the value knob to change between chord lessons and scale lessons. Then you can also press the value knob to move between the various menus. So you've got the tonic and then your modes, and then you press the lesson button again to exit. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 29 in this series. How to restore to factory settings. Make sure you know beforehand that performing a factory reset will lose all of your user patches. To do so, you turn the mode to SY, which is the last one along the top, and from there turn the value knob till you get to reset. Like so. And then press the value knob. You'll get "Are you sure to restore factory settings?" Turn the value knob to yes, and then press down on the value knob to execute. It will perform a factory reset, and so you will lose all your patches, but it will be restored back to factory settings. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 30 in this series. How to adjust the screen brightness. Turn the mode selector all the way to SY, like so, and then turn the value knob to LCDB, like so. Press the value knob, and from there you can control the brightness using the value knob itself, just like so. And then press the value knob to go back. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 31 in this series. How to adjust the output settings. Turn the mode knob to SY, which is all the way along the end. Turn the value knob to your output, like so. Press the value knob, and you can select either line out or amp. You can use line out for anything like mixers or an audio interface, like so, or you can put it on amp if you're going direct into a guitar amp. Once you've selected what you want, press the value knob again to go back. Welcome to HowTwo Music Tech. This is part 32 in this series. How to adjust the display mode. Turn the mode key all the way to SY, which is at the end. Use the value knob to go to LCD-M. Press the value knob in, and from here you can choose invert display or positive display. So whichever one you prefer to use. When you've chosen, press the value knob again to go back. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, make sure you give it a like and subscribe for more tutorials on this unit and others to come.